schools, in government, in our communities, discipline does not exist.
But is that why we are not developing?
Yeah.
Is that the only reason why?
How can you ever be successful without a plan and you religiously sticking by the plan, setting the right task and timelines and sticking by those? How do you succeed? And it will only take discipline for one to set tasks and timelines and go religiously accordingly to it.
Okay.
So once we are unable to properly define appropriate tasks for ourselves in all sectors, those that have tasks, we can't achieve objectives in accordance with timelines. Where's the discipline? Where's the discipline?
So because we are not disciplined, that's what we're not.
Without discipline, this country is going nowhere.
But don't you think that to talk of agencies and all the discipline, don't you think that's a responsibility of people to check other people?
So the people who are supposed to check are not themselves disciplined.
And so they are not checking the other indisciplined ones.
Discipline.
Okay. Somebody said that one of the things we need to do is to vote right.
That would require discipline.
Somebody's decision to buy into your policy determines whether he's disciplined or not.
If you get up,
yes,
and it's time for you to go to elect leaders, and you will listen to programs, policies, and evaluate them.
Yes.
And get to know that this one is practical, this one is feasible. But somebody will come and tell you that in a country with a population of less than 32 million, they have produced over 70 million national ID cards. Over 70 million. When each citizen is entitled to one ID card, and the population is less than 32 million, and somebody comes to tell you that I have printed over 70 million, and you say that as for me and my whole family, we are MPP, the Inimani UP. So you go to vote on that
for the
line.
No, but
where is your discipline?
But with the 70 million bit, well, the number might look too big, but foreigners do have the Ghana cards too.
So how many foreigners are here?
Maybe not those that maybe
people came to and they did it. When we did the census, we had a fair idea of the number of foreigners. They don't exceed the number of Ghanaians who are here. So let's say Ghanaians are 32 million, foreigners are 32 million, 64 million.
No, but the foreigners cannot be 32 million.
No, I'm just making your case look good.
Foreigners, no,
I just want to let your case look good. Ghanaians are 32 million, foreigners are 32 million. Add it up, we have 64 million. We are not up to 70 million. But so if you are disciplined, you know that now this one. Come on, how can you lie like that?
Okay, so what about those with misplaced cards? Maybe one person can have like 5 cards passing through your hands. It adds up to the number.
The people
who have misplaced their cards
the
and all
those who are eligible to be rolled on to the national identification system are those who are above age 15.
Yes.
Per the population census, almost half of our citizens, our population, do not qualify to be on the national identification system.
Yes, so let's just say
it means that
some
15
million.
70 million.
Some 70 million.
Let me be magnanimous.
Okay.
Let me take it 70 million.
70 million.
So all the 70 million have misplaced their cards.
Yes.
Times 2 is 34 million. All of us, we have misplaced our cards. Times 2, it is 34 million.
Plus the foreigners.
Plus 34 million.
No, I mean
32 million foreigners. It is 66 million.
66. So where's the fault?
No matter how you try to justify the figures, if you let his case look good, he still looks ugly.
Where's the 4 million gap? Where is it?
So if there's discipline, you go and vote for this one. You see, as we are here.
No, but I mean, when you want to talk about discipline and you're using that alone as an example, I mean, the free SHS, it makes sense. I mean, not its implementation, but when it was being read out, it made sense. Didn't it make sense to you? So, I mean, do you have to fault Ghanaians?
The thing you said, you've provided the answer, so I did not speak again. You said the free access makes sense, not its
No,
implementation.
I mean the implementation we might agree. We will agree has
You
problems.
want to go to Accra. Going to Accra itself is okay. But the means to get to Accra is very, very important.
Yes.
So if the means to get to Accra is crooked, murky, you don't know how you are going to even navigate it.
Yes.
How is this sound that you are going to Accra on that journey?
Well, that
road.
But you know, every policy
you see,
at some
the
point in time
concept-
has problems.
Yeah, the concept of trying to help people who are vulnerable to have access to education, laudable at any point in time, I would go for it.
Exactly.
Uh,
So don't you
and
think
it
that is
not the
why
very first-
Ghanaians?
It is not very first time that people are experiencing free education in this country. I went to secondary school. I started secondary school here in the Ashanti region. Went through Eastern region, came back to end in Ashanti region. I was on government bursary from Form 1 to Upper 6.
Oh, okay.
And that is free education.
Okay.
I was on government of Ghana bursary. You know that that's government scholarship.
Yeah, that
From
government-
Form 1 to Upper 6. That's free education.
Yes.
Is that not?
That is.
That I go to secondary school for 7 years, I didn't pay fees. Is that not free education?
But were you the only person at that
No,
time?
we were a couple of people.
So some people didn't have it.
Yes.
So that's the difference. This time everybody has it.
I'm coming. So it is not the first time we are having people who go to free education. But you see, the government then said that, okay, this is the criteria. Every year, every school in Ghana, every form, every class,
Yes.
we are giving 10 people free education. That is it. We are giving 10 people free education. And this is the criteria. You have to make this grade. You have to make this mark. So once you make that mark, you are selected. And you go and enjoy a free year. That is how come some of us enjoy government bursary. You study, you make the good grades, you crack your head, and you're
Yeah.
given scholarship.
Yeah.
So me, I was given scholarship. I had
Because
my
you cracked your
scholarship-
head.
I had my scholarship in my second year, and all the fees that my parents paid in the first year was reimbursed.
Okay.
They paid back the money to my parents. It was free education. That time, when you are at home and you're not in school, you know that secondary school, they are in first term. Secondary school, they are in second term. Secondary school, they are in third term. And you know that by June, all secondary schools would have vacated. They are going for a long vacation. And by September, academic year was going to begin. Which term are we in for Form 1? I'm asking you a question.
But when we ask the secondary school students, they will know. me, I don't know.
Which term are we in for those in Form 2?
Maybe when we ask them, they will know.
Which term are we in for those in Form 3?
But the numbers, maybe the numbers, this thing.
He said this one has numbers. We went to school for 7 years. He said this one has numbers than our period. When we had Form 1 up to Form 5, and there are some schools you have up to Form 5 and you have lower 6, upper 6. He said this one has numbers. And we're there. And nobody had to go on any red traffic light journey. You understand? So I'm saying we need discipline. If we are disciplined enough, we'd realize that the free SHS is good. But someone like me, my son should not qualify for free SHS.
Because you can pay.
Because I can pay.
Okay.
So why is government taking responsibilities that I can bear and giving itself trouble? Your boss, Nana,
Yes, Nana.
can't he pay for his school fees?
Oh, he can.
So why is government trying to pay fees for him? And that for those who are going into the second year, for 1 year, all schools in Ghana, the girls, they have not had their school uniform. And we're adding up number. So you meet those from armed forces, they are wearing check. Those from Sewanyako, they are wearing check. Those from Kiwe, work. So when they step out, you don't know which one is this. How do we instill discipline? For 1 solid year. Wesley girls, Holy Child, all of them, they don't have uniforms. All of them are wearing checks. What kind of free education is this? Dad, you say you take my children to school for free. Kitting them, you are not allowing me to do it. You want to do it yourself. And you are treating it like business. You go to school, and they say there's guy for breakfast. Go and look for whatever you add to it. And he say, you're taking care of my children free. What kind of freebie is this?
But how do we know who can pay and who cannot pay?
Oh, but when you went to primary school, you filled forms.
Yes, you do.
They asked about your parents.
Yes.
Are they employed? What kind of work they do? You filled all of those.
But there are people that are working, but they can't pay the school fees.
Yes.
Uh-huh,
And so they ask for your dad's profession.
Yes, they do.
They ask for everybody's. So,
Yes.
So it is easy to identify. When you come to school, what is your name? My name is something Ote Mensah. What is your father's name? Dr. Kweku Ote. Where is your father? My father lives at TUC. What does he do? He is an industrialist, owner of a Donko group of companies. You know this man. He can pay for 1,000 school fees. So his children
are not supposed to be part.
Out.
Okay.
What is your name? My name is something Kese. What is the name of your father? My father is Kwabena Kese. What does he do? My father is a multi-entrepreneur. He owns Kesbet TV, owns Kesbet Radio, owns multi-credit service and loans. He owns Kesbet University College, owns. Your father can pay for 2 million people. You're out.
You're out. Then they will mention your name.
What is your name? My name is something Ajima Bwedi. Who is your father? My father is Ufre Ajima Bwedi. What does he do? My father is a politician and a businessman.
He can pay.
He can pay for more than 5 people.
No, you can pay for more than 500 people.
Your father can pay for. They take you out. What is your name? My name is Kumensa. What does your father do? My father is a farmer. Where Bibi Omem? Where is Bibi Omem? As a master central. This one, there's trouble.
There's trouble, so he will pay for you.
Will pay for you. It's so easy to do.
Somebody just gave me an update. They said they are about 4.67 million foreigners in Ghana as at 2019. So it means the 32 million you gave it way off.
No, even that when I get that number, he still looks bad. do you get it?
Anyway.
My brother. So this is so easy to do. Beyond that, we can let people come and apply. We have the Department of Social Welfare in Ghana.
Yes.
They are in every district. That is their work. Their job is to identify vulnerable people in our society and assist them.
People don't even know that there are officers like that.
That is their job. So when we fill forms, they will say, go and get clearance certificate from the Social Welfare Department in your district. You live in the community. You live in the community. It's so easy to do. Do you get it?
Yes.
So discipline. Without discipline, we ain't going anywhere. We need discipline.
So it is only discipline.
Discipline.
And it cuts across all the aspects, all the various
You
aspects.
see, there's something that they say. They say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes.
So if you want to be godly, you need to be clean.
Yes.
And if you are not disciplined, you can't be clean.
Okay.
You understand? You see, the white man knows that they say it is of much blessing to give than to receive. And so when they take their salary, they all make contributions to charity. No matter how bad the person, by way of character, is, they'll still stick to charity. And so they'll continue to flourish. Discipline. It is something that it's imbibed in them. Every American believes that there's God and they must trust in Him. They have conscientized themselves.
Okay.
Tune themselves to it. And they have disciplined their mind towards that belief.
Oh, okay.
That in whatever they do, God should be ahead.
Oh.
Discipline.
Okay.
Get on our roads. And see how taxi drivers are parking. They are picking passengers in the middle of the road, creating all manner of inconveniences for other users. Indiscipline. You understand? So that is what we have to do.
Okay.
And yesterday the budget was passed.
Yeah.
I
think it was 138 against 136.
Expect to pay new taxes. They have given you free education for 5 years. There's a new curriculum. The curriculum has not come about, and they have introduced new taxes on stage 9, and that is books.
Taxes on books.
On stationery, that is books.
But how can you give me free education and tax books?
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm telling you, because we are discussing free education. You are going to pay new taxes on stationery next year.
And it's not on only books. When you mention stationery, pens apart, erasers, pencils,
everything that has to do with
anything school, those things.
Academic work, stationery, you are going to pay new taxes. There's drinks that when you want to quench your thirst, you take their new taxes on it. Those who, when you are in trouble, you want to take some small amount of beer and quench your pain and all those things, you are going to pay new taxes. There are a whole lot of new taxes that you are going to pay. Everybody in Ghana, as at now, knows that all the NDC MPs were trying to protect you. That's why we voted against this budget.
136.
But all the 138 MPs say that, including Mr. Showdown, they say that you must suffer more, so you must pay more taxes.
Anyway.
So call it a day.
Yes. So today Zuba has some a lot of equally important things. Yes. He has an emergency, so he needs to take leave of us. But the question of the day will still continue. We have some minutes ahead of us for us to open the floor for everybody to come through with their thoughts. Let's have a conversation. Let's take a look at how we as citizens, what we are supposed to do to help the country develop. I have a couple of the voice notes here, but before I play the voice notes, let me tell you that when you're walking in town and you hear yes charcoal toothpaste, be very careful. Know that not all toothpaste are good for your teeth, especially as you grow. Make sure you buy charcoal toothpaste which contains real charcoal, not dye, to remove stains and whiten your teeth. Buy charcoal toothpaste with fluoride to strengthen your teeth and protect them from cavities as you grow old. Buy one which has a combination of natural ingredients like charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc to give you fresh breath. All these can be found in your trusted Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste, the original charcoal toothpaste which has fluoride with a unique combination of real charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc to whiten your teeth, strengthen them, and remove bad odor from your mouth. Buy Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste to protect your teeth for a lifetime. Pepsodent, every smile matters. And the question of the day has not ended. It still goes on.
Kaja Israel, Kaba Egypt, Kaja Ethiopia, Kaja Sudan, Waja Shon. Kaja Kushima, Wanime Kona, Waja Shon. So Timbuktu, Ghana, Mali, Sumanguru, Waja Shon. Wabera Jake, Waja Shon. So Timbuktu, Ghana, Mali, Sumanguru, Waja Shon. Machetaki, Sumanguru, Wabedeke, Waja Shon. What's that to do, Ramnasa, Yasantwa, Waja Shon.
You can keep your calls coming in on 0541022318. We're asking a very simple question today. What can citizens do to make their country better? Come through with your thoughts and let me hear from you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Alpha,
yes, yeah.
Can we be given the offer to respond to some of your guest issues? You see, you cannot be given social protection program to your countrymen, then you segregate. You cannot.
Okay.
You see, President, whose parents were ministers at the time when Nkrumah was introducing free education in the north, their parents took them to the north to go and enjoy it. They were in Achimota, but their parents took them to the north to go and enjoy the Nkrumah free education in the north. So for social education programs, we don't segregate.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Al. And that's our Fafranto. You can also join me on 0541022318. 0541022318. What can citizens do to make sure that the country develops? What is our part to play in the development of the country? Let me see if I can get this one on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Hussein Yusuf calling from Abepo Junction.
This is Hussein Yusuf.
Yeah.
From Abepo Junction. Hussein, what do you think we can do to make the country develop?
You see, we the citizens, I heard one guy, a certain guy calling, and he was saying that we the citizens are good. At times there are some things to say. When you follow 1 month, 2 months, no more year, yeah, you wait, you know, that's why you're no more. Okay. I don't know if you can see a drone will be loaded far. No, I know that because I know for a short. And when you phone it, you want to years of following with the money for no over your will bar. And then you need to be loading a short. Because when you saw it also, or your face, I'm on a car.
Okay.
So, and the traffic now, woman, so I understand also the boca.
Okay.
I did channel as a Ebian, I was in so much once, my name is Sikan car now, or bet in a car. Because I over here on my a comedy homo, over end day, into a better Western means via over day. Also, a 5 bomb wider, up to them. If you're alpha, you say I'm paying for government workers, will be on my month, young from Zambia, or G3,000. But the overspend, I have put 3,000. Where did the person get those money? So, one channel can you overboard, Chrono.
All right, Yusuf, thank you very much for coming to.
Thank you very much.
0541022318. What can we citizens also do to develop our country? I have a voice note here. Let's listen to it. I'm trying to get us to listen to the voice, but you can keep your thoughts coming in.
My brother, what I'm trying to say is that it is about time we learn a lesson and vote them out. Vote against them. We have over 40 people, 40 MPs in Kumasi. They are not helping the city to grow. You see, Kennedy Japan wants to be a president, yet he has voted for party in the name of this 2024 budget. He was not the one who was criticizing the government that they are still as if there is no tomorrow. Kennedy Japan, and somebody like this want to be a president, yet he has voted yes for the budget to be approved. Masa, it's high time we vote all of them out. If you do good things, we vote you. If you do bad things, we vote you out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for coming through with that. You can also keep your calls coming in on 0541022318. 0541022318.
So Timbuktu, Ghana Mali, Sumanguru, you know what you're shown. What better jacket, what you're shown.
0541022318. Ask you a very simple question. What can citizens also do to ensure development? What is our part to play in the development of the country?
0541022318. Akwakaba chuma wanye ya fokelacha akachuma wanye anunyamfe Akwakaba chuma wanye ya fokelacha akachuma wanye anunyamfe Ameka minyamatu ameka onyangotu.
You can give your thoughts coming in on 0541022318. What can citizens do? What is our role to play to ensure development in the country? David is here. David.
Yeah, Awafo, how are you?
For the first time in a long while, they've opened the microphone for you. For the first time in a long while, a microphone
Yes, it has been opened, eh?
Yes. So David, what do you think is our part to play? You've heard a couple of varying decisions. Yes, people say vote well. People say pay taxes. Zuba said discipline. I mean, what do you think is our part to play?
All hinges on one thing. all the comments, all the commentaries.
I
all
don't
the
know what it
analysis
hinges on, unless you tell me.
on one particular thing.
Well,
you know,
what
there's
is
this song, Mama Yenye debate me biara, yem fam mo yem in Ghana.
Yes.
So man be ya na ifi meneo.
Ifi meneo.
So man be ya na ifi yanara.
Yeah.
Yem bra boy.
Yem bra.
Bet ma bua mo man ayi debe akoneni.
True.
So Su talked about the role of the NCCE. Somebody Alpha talked mentioned if you are voting, you should vote wisely.
Yes.
If we're talking about we changing our mindset, what have you?
Yes.
You know, and there's another song that also goes like, "Arise, Ghanaian youth, for your country, the nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite."
Yes, I think that's the national youth anthem, right? Yes, that's the national youth anthem.
All unite. You give me. So
Let us all unite.
In fostering unity, you know, it's incumbent on a particular, institution to help foster that unity that you are craving for.
Where are you going with this?
Is that what?
I'm asking where you are going.
Oh, so you mentioned the NCCE.
Okay.
So but of late the NCCE, as he said, they are under, they are not financed that well, and they cannot reach out to all Ghanaians. So I remember when I was at GBC, they used to come there. We were giving them a platform to come there so that they will educate Ghanaians on constitutional issues.
Yes.
So if the media, if you're able to provide, the platform for such an institution like the NCCE to play its role of, inculcating that Ghanaianness, that spirit of let's fostering our development in the minds of Ghanaians, that it will help a lot. You get me? It will help a lot, so that this polarized Ghanaians that we find ourselves, it will diminish in a way. So I think we have a role to play, or you don't think that you have a role to play? The media has a role to play in providing.
Is that your opinion?
Institutions like the NCCE,
yeah.
and also shaping the mindsets of people. You get me? It shouldn't be always MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Every morning. Sometimes you can also come up with developmental topics, developmental issues that will help, inculcate in the minds of the citizenry that, it's not all about politicians. It's not all about politicians who would help us develop, but you and I, we can also do something on our own. We can also come up with something. We can also develop on our own. We can also come up with skills. But it all hinges on a body that would help, foster that, or create that mindset in the minds of Ghanaians. That is why I'm always on the media. The media has a role to play.
But David,
the media should help.
But David, let me just
development.
Let me just do this short conversation. Let me just have this short conversation with you. Don't you think we are doing enough? Let's just be honest. Don't you think we are doing enough as a media?
Yes, we are working, but I think
because we are always here complaining, even about talk of indiscipline on the part of people.
Zuba talked about indiscipline.
Yes, even the way people park. Exactly. We talk about it every day. Exactly. But the point is, whose duty? I can't sit. I can't sit here.
It's about how we talk about it. How we do it.
David, how do we talk about it?
How? That is the issue.
How
you talk about it.
I can sit here.
You get me?
Use my voice.
And you see.
Hold on.
Consistency.
Hold on. I'm coming.
At which you talk about these issues.
Hold on. I can sit here, use my voice to say nobody should park behind the mall because it's a no parking space. But when I close my show, I don't think you expect me to go and stand there and make sure that people don't park. Whose duty is it to make sure that people don't take the action of parking behind the mall? Because that's what I'm asking you, whether probably you think we are not doing enough. If you think we are not doing enough, that is fair.
You have 37 radio stations. I don't know if it's not 37, it's more than 37.
Where?
In
2020?
In Kumasi only. I think we have more than 40 something radio stations.
Yes,
48 radio stations.
Yes, more of the radio stations are in Kumasi actually. Yes. But in Ashanti region, as of 2020, we're 54.
Yes, so 54, let's say 48 or 47 in Kumasi only. Yes. If all these stations are doing well, are playing their role, if the graphic, if what they write, if the print, what they write, if advertisement, these billboards that we see, social media, if all these channels are done in a way that would create that kind of developmental mindset in our minds,
Yes.
You open your Facebook, or you open your, go on social media. What you see is maybe somebody talking about how you can develop your skill, how you can get money. You tune in the morning on a radio station, listen to a morning show. It's not about the MPP, it's not about NDC, but it's about coming up. It's about maybe these how do you call it? These developmental people or entrepreneurs. They will come onto the show to come and educate us, inform us about how we can create jobs, or how you can create skills on our own.
Yeah.
I think it would help. I'm not saying the media is not doing enough, but I think there's more to be done, Rahim. Okay. Especially in these times. In this time that we have tested our politicians, we have looked at them, we have watched them, but still they are not doing anything. I think it's about time that we take the bull by the horn, as in the citizens.
Nobody pays taxes to us. Actually, I just wanted to clear the air. If politicians are not if we tried and tested politicians and they are not working, and we need to take the bull by the horns. Nobody pays taxes to us. So there's nothing I can do apart from talking like I'm doing.
Then next week you next week you still come and ask the same question again.
What can we
do to help?
No, you see, the point is that if you are saying that citizens should vote in a direction that is of their interest, that is fine. But if you say we should throw away politicians and take the bull by their horns, nobody pays taxes to us.
I said we have looked at them,
yes, for
years, for decades, but they are still not doing anything.
I don't think Abena will agree with you on this issue.
So that is how come this question has arrived. That what can we as citizens do to help?
Yes.
Because politicians have failed us.
Yes.
Is it not so?
Yeah, so
what can we do to help?
So if politicians fail you, what do you do? You let me allow Abena to come in. Abena.
If politicians fail me,
yes,
I'll take things up myself.
Take things how? How do you take things up?
I'll rise up.
Rise up and do what? How? How
rise up as a Ghanaian.
And do what?
And I have to change my mentality.
And so how do you rise up?
My mentality.
You are making very open statements. Rise up and do what? How do you develop yourself?
So I need somebody to help me to develop myself. That's why I said I need somebody to maybe come on the media to come and help me to develop my skills.
I don't understand how.
I need somebody to come and teach me maybe how to where to go, where to pass, so that I can become successful. Because I don't know. Okay. I cannot assume to know everything by myself.
David,
so that's why we need these people, these kinds of people to come and help shaping our mindsets.
David,
come and help change our thinking as a people.
David, if we are to show you how to develop, when we finish with my voice, I'll show you how to construct a road so that when you go, you construct it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I think what he's saying is that we should invite resource persons. So
you expect me that I should go and construct a road?
Exactly the question. Exactly where we are going.
Lucy,
because when we talk about development of the country, and you talk about shaping of mindset.
Listen. I started saying that.
And I said that people should vote people out.
Yes. Listen, brighten the corner where you are.
Yes.
If I brighten my corner, if I'm now brightening the corner,
and I brighten your corner,
the whole space will be brightened.
Yes.
So it takes, you see,
and your money, you see,
David, drops of water. Ocean.
David,
you cannot tell me that you go and construct a road. How can I be going to construct a road?
David, no matter
how you got to raise this morning, right?
No matter how bright your corner is.
I have to construct my own road. I will construct my own road in my small corner. So you need to construct your own road in your own small corner.
No, I won't. Because I pay taxes. I pay taxes for them to construct the road for me.
The question of the day.
What are we supposed to do?
Yes.
And somebody
beyond paying of taxes, there's more to be done by the Ghanaian.
You are saying
beyond the paying of taxes.
You are saying we should throw politicians out.
I'm saying we have looked at them for far too long.
So what do we do?
We cannot continue to be crying, looking at them, looking at politicians.
So what do we do?
We have to look at ourselves. That is why we ask this question.
How do we look at ourselves?
We have to look at ourselves as Ghanaians.
How do we look at ourselves?
How we can develop our thinking, how we can develop our skills, so that we can become better off without the politicians. That's what I'm talking about this morning.
David.
We have to develop our skills. We have to develop our thinking, so that we can become better off without. We always need the politicians to come and help you. Always need the politicians to come and help you.
There are people with skills already in this country. They are developing things, but they can't even buy the raw materials because of inflation, because of dollar rate, because of all of these things. They can't even buy raw materials. They have the skills. How do they develop? If you say we should put away politicians and develop by ourselves, how do you develop? Because it's the duty of the politician to create that environment for you to develop. So if the person is not doing it and you are throwing it away, and you are always pinning the blame on citizens' mindset.
Unfortunately, the environment that you want to be created by a politician, the politician is not creating that environment.
So what do you do?
So then you have to leave. Maybe you have to leave this environment and go to another environment.
You
have to leave this environment, or maybe perhaps you die and leave.
So David,
you kill yourself and die.
Wait,
from your argument or from your analysis.
Let me give you a classical example.
Or you have to leave this environment and go elsewhere.
David, hold on.
We can't constantly or continuously be looking at our politicians as Ghanaians. We have to rise up. Rise up in your mindset. Rise up in your thinking. What can I do to help my family? What can I do to help my people or to help my home?
David, let me give you.
Look at the politicians.
David, let me give you a classical example.
Sit down and look at politicians all the time. What can you do as for him to help your life, to help your home, to better David, your life?
Just calm down and listen to me. Let me use Orange as an example. David,
what can you do to help Orange FM?
What can you sit here? Wait, David. I sit here every Friday.
You play your part. I play my part. Orange FM will rise up.
Just calm down.
And you stop.
I sit. Oh, David. I sit here every Friday. If at some point in time, what I'm supposed to be doing here, I'm not doing it here, I don't think Nanam Prechum will come and say, Rahim, go home. Let me take the bull by its horns. Let me host the show myself. He will not do it. But what he will do is that he will pick somebody else who can do it, how the station is structured, to come and do it for the station. I'm saying this because the politicians, we employ them. We are the people that have employed them. And if the person is not performing, and you are running away from the fact that you need to fire and hire, and you are telling me to come and take the bull by the horns, that's what I don't understand. Because if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing this morning here, and I'm sacked, the owners of the business will not come and sit here and host the show themselves. They'll bring somebody else to host the show. Because they employed me, so they will fire and they will hire. So if the politician is not working, and you're telling me that we've tried them for decades, we've tried them for years. Hold on. Your microphone is even off. Your microphone is off. Calm down. Your microphone is off. Calm down. And you're telling me that
but that's true.
That is true. That is true. We give you jobs. We vote for you. We give you jobs. And so if you are telling me that they are not performing, and instead of citizens to wait and fire and hire, you are telling me let's leave them. Let's work on our mindset. Let's
develop a monstrous mentality.
Monstrous mentality, no, they improve inflation. Monstrous mentality, no, they change dollar rate. It is the duty of somebody to do that.
Employ them, so you have the right to.
We can hire and fire, yes.
Okay.
That is why Mahama was fired in 2016. Okay. We made him jobless because we voted against him.
So you have to wait for 4 years before you fire them.
It doesn't mean that we can fire. If we can fire.
Before you fire them.
What do you mean? Then people was fired in 2008. All of them were in the house. Everybody. When Mahama was fired in 2016, everybody from his CEOs and everybody was jobless. All of them went home. And we gave Akufo-Addo a job. He came. And that is why today people like John Kuma are deputy finance ministers. All of them wouldn't have been finance ministers if they hadn't won the election. So we give you jobs. So if you are not performing, you are running away from the fact that citizens should learn how to hire and fire. And say that let's work on ourselves.
So this morning, the question of the day.
No, I have.
You expect me to say that we should hire politicians.
Wait. Your argument led us there.
That's what you meant to say.
No, your argument led us there because you can't come and sit here and say that the media is not doing, and that the media is supposed to shape your mindset and a monstrous mentality, and the media is supposed to do. That is where I won't allow you to go. That's a very slippery ground. Because when you go there, I get emotional.
Then maybe you have to take your mic. Unfortunately,
I'll take my mic. Talk.
Because I honestly don't get it.
I'm a proponent of the freedom of speech. So talk.
Correct. I honestly don't get it. Why we always think that is the politician who's come and put food on our table. The politician who come and feed us. Honestly, him
not feed us
or put food on our table simply because you employ them or simply because you pay taxes.
David, you are overstretching my argument.
The payment of taxes Can't you, as a Ghanaian, do something on your own?
Somebody
without
says,
the politicians' help or the president's aid? I don't want to know whatever somebody is saying. I'm talking about. I want to say my mind.
Calm down.
No, will you allow me to
just calm down? You've been speaking for the past 20 minutes. Abena wants to say something. Please calm down. But somebody here says that if as a citizen, your microphone is off. Your microphone is off. I'll let you conclude. Calm down. I'll come back to you to conclude. Somebody says, as citizens, we need to travel because the pasture here is brown. That's the message.
For greener pastures.
Yeah. So the one here is brown.